Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today reviewing from Siren Craft Brew, who are coming to Nottingham's Craft Beer Festival this year, 2022. So it's their brand new in Asda, Cacao and Hazelnut Broken Dreamer Twisted Breakfast Stout. 5.8%. An indulgence of chocolate and specialty malts, Broken Dream is smooth, unctuous and moreish. It's brewed with milk, sugar for balance and mouthfeel. Milk sugar? Along with carefully selected espresso. As a special one-off, we've taken it a step further here. Spinning the beer on cacao nibs and hazelnut for a delicious praline twist. Sounds divine, doesn't it? So yeah, they are coming to this year's Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. Obviously, your man Wraggy is going to be there on the Friday night. Looking forward to it, to be fair. I've got my tickets. 13 quid. Should have gone when there was a tenner. Didn't think they'd go up. No. It is what it is. So, lovely port. Yep, brand new in Asda. I think it was either 3 or 3.50 for the can. Not many new beers in Asda, actually. I got the best 2 beers that were in. The other beers, sessionable, boring beers. Nothing overly interesting. As you can see, a black pour, light tan head, nice inch of head. Or 6 inches to most blokes. Sounds wrong, doesn't it? But yeah. Oh, chocolate, cocoa, hazelnut on the aroma straight away. And definitely a whiff of espresso. Right, smells lovely. Probably not the right temperature to be drinking it. I bang my head again. Just there. One needs to have an haircut, but that's for me to sort out. So, cheers. It has got a nice taste to it. That praline effect does come in. There's a lovely creaminess to it. Oh, now that's how you make a beer. Oh, isn't that nice? So, had a cracking work dinner today. The older chef sorted me out a nice dinner. Beef, I think it was beef anyway. Gravy, roast tatters, not roast tatters, mashed tater, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower. Absolutely mint. 3 minutes into microwave, and yeah, tasted divine. Now, if I only could do that, if only I could get that every day, eh? I'd be as fat as they come. Although, to be fair, eating food is actually good for you because it starts your metabolism. So, actually, not eating is not a good thing. Because, having a breakfast is actually a thing that you should do. I never do, but you should. So, nice toastiness to this. lovely. The flavours on the, proper up there. That is a really nice beer. So let get a bit of air to it. So I'm on the way home tonight, and 2 hours after work. So I've done a 10-hour shift today. So I did 8 hours at work, and then 2 hours on the garden next door. Cutting bloody ivy. Don't ever put ivy in your garden. It's the crappiest shrub going. Because if you let it get out of hand, it is a nightmare to win back. And I'm cutting ivy that's not been done for donkey's years. And you've got to if it's really mega thick, you've got to get it. I mean, you can try and cut it at the bottom, but if you want it keeping in, but you want it lowering back, you've got to take out about that much across all the big thick. Make sure you totally break it, and then let it all dry off and die, and it will pull off as easy as out then. So tonight, I did it the other night, an hour the other night, a good hour the other night, 2 hours tonight, 3 flipping hours cutting for ivy. And I'm losing my temper, and I'm getting, what's the word? Whisked off. And but I've done it. Now it's just got to die. A month to die, to dry out and die, especially with the warm weather coming. And then pull it all off. And if I'm in charge of that garden, if they want me to keep looking after that garden, it ain't ever going to get bad again. It's going to be ragged. None of that shit. And I swore I was not going to swear, but I did. As for I love a project. It's what enticed me as a gardener. Because let's be fair, mowing grass, cutting edges it's okay. It's bread and butter work, but it's boring in the grand scheme of things. For the most part, in my time working on the Arboretum, I hardly ever cut the grass. I was too busy doing the fancy work, flower beds, planting flowers, edging off, creating stuff. And this garden just adds to the ticky boxes. I'm still out of that mindset after Christmas where doing extra hours, it's like, but then you think of the extra bit of extra cash, and it's like, oh, because my wages, like most people, your wages go straight onto the bills, and God, with this energy thing coming up, it's a bit scary, to be fair. What's going to happen? We're already with British Gas, so we're probably paying the most already anyway. So hopefully British Gas won't be tossers and put it up too much, but yeah, we'll see, I suppose. We'll see. But yeah, I'm on Thursday. I'm on about putting a vegetable bed in, so I'm gonna weed kill it, mark it out, put bricks round, and start to fill it with proper decent compost. It's not even in my garden. I'm excited by that. I'm excited about putting in vegetable beds in somebody else's garden. Am I daft? Probably. But they've got a big garden. It's like 2 acres. So it's not far for the size of a bleeding football pitch. Is a football pitch 2 acres? I'm not sure. It's big. That's what she said. And it's great to just doing normal work, mundane work bores the pants off me. So doing something creative is amazing. I mean, I'd love my boss to put a bloody brewery in at work, and to to do some brewing. And there's a seed that I might sow. And it wouldn't be hard to do. We've got the space as well to do it, because we've got the space up at Callum to do such a thing. To brew Callum beer and Cockcliff beer. Hey, a grain kit. Hey, Wraggys brewery. Fucking, pardon my French. Hey. Our own beer, our own work beer. Now that would be interesting. So anyway, really enjoying this. I'm really excited to see what Siren are bringing to the beer festival this year, craft beer festival. My first recollections of Siren was the Morrison's Beer Festival of 2018, when Northern Monk, Siren, and a couple of others came to the national stage, or the supermarket stage. And you know, since then, they've both these Northern Monk, I think it was Wild, and the Ninkasi people. I'm sure it's Ninkasi, Ninkasi Brewer. Yeah, Ninkasi want their finest game, gotta be honest. But they've done some great beers, mind you, so fair play. But yeah, not Ninkasi. I must have had a dodgy bottle, because it was dodgy. But there's always bound to be. There's always a time when something's dodgy. You know, you can't always be 100%. I know that. I know that from breweries locally that have kind of ballsed up on brews, and I got told about certain things and that, and you just laugh, and you know, none of us are perfect. Hey, I'm a gardener. I balls up most days. Oh. So if you like hazelnut, like a cocoa, chocolatey, a roasty toasty experience with espresso, you're gonna love this. There's a multitude of flavors going off. It really is a quality beer, a cracking addition to Asda's range, and boy, they need the help. I don't understand supermarkets these days when the beer range, when you look at the old supermarket, yeah, and the range of traditional beers and craft beers is so flipping small. I don't understand it. I really don't. There's aisles where they could cut back on space, and I mean Tesco's have put flipping pop on the beer aisle, and it's like, get that off the beer aisle. Mixers. Um, beggars belief sometimes. It does beggars belief. Um, and I'm gonna do reviews because I do like do reviews, you know, talk shit, do reviews. But I'm gonna do reviews of the ranges at the supermarkets and see what people think, see if people agree, disagree. Pricing structures as well. It's quite interesting at the moment how the pricing structures at Morrison's and Asda have come to the same now. In some ways, it's a good thing. In other ways, it's not a good thing. It's a good thing if you're prudent when you're buying. So you buy 8 beers, you know, on that 4 for 3. When you're putting them through the tills, you put the big ones through together, so you get that money off that big one. Then, then on the neck. What you don't do is just randomly put them through, because you won't win. Anyway, really enjoyed this. These fellas and ladies are going to bring their A game to the Craft Beer Festival. We'll see. And I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. I really enjoyed it last year. There's going to be more of us going this year. The wife's coming, mates coming, and whoever from the beer community is coming. I know Liam's coming. Hopefully Craig might get up again. You know, it'd be great to see Craig. And great to do a Saturday as well, boozing, you know, and doing Nottingham's beer, tap rooms and stuff with Craig, because that's where we didn't do last year. We spent 2 days in the at the Craft Beer Festival, and I think we missed out in some ways. So, and obviously anybody else, Mersey Bears, you know, everyone, Borman, a lot. And obviously Mr. Crummy and Mr. Craft Beer Basic, our man Dave. But but yeah, our man Rory. But you know, it's what it's all about, the beer community coming together. It's not just about beer reviewers, it's about everybody. For me it is anyway. We're all part of the community. So I've really enjoyed this. Another belter from Siren. Brilliant addition to the, it's Asda, isn't it? Asda range, not Tesco's. Where do I get Tesco's from? Yeah, definitely Asda. Out of 5, a good 4.6 out of 5. I've really rated this for a 5.8% beer, top quality. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. Would I buy it again? Hell yes. Cracker from Siren. Cheers all, and we'll see you later tonight for a couple of beer reviews. I'm off out now for a few hours. Go see the grandkids. Cheers all.